Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in the attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitting .429. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
The left fielder.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The 0-1 delivery. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Real Muto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Realmuto, a former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. The throw pulls him off the bag. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Oh, and that liner caught him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Robertson stands at second with 2 gone. Little chopper back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
0-2, here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 0-1 taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's
fifth,
focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's a .333 hitter from the stretch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 7.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Meta, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
So digging in now, number 43, runner in scoring position with Sagan. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, number 58, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. McCutchen is under it. And that retires the side. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Left side, but well foul. Now the 2-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Rogers picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Grounded to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So far this season, McCutcheon is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Comes set with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. So here now is the pitcher, number 54. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 54.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
No strike.
The 1-0 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. The 1-1. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The right fielder, number 19.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 down the first baseline. Here comes another 0-2, And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve,
Now
but some
batting,
guys have a
left
lot of
fielder,
success with it.
David.
Some say it has more bite than the traditional
Dahl.
curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. On the season, Dahl is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just
Now
keeps
batting,
on giving.
third
Hero, both
baseman,
teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
He waits. Now the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, as
Now
a former
batting,
pitcher,
the
are you
shortstop,
privy to this guy? I mean, he's been
Trevor.
swinging the bat well. I know it's
Story.
only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Dahl over at second. Arenado at first. One gone. Line to the right side, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Long throw to the plate, and he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Vince Velasquez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Now batting, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Brendan Rodgers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Now batting, number 43.
At the plate, number 43. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of. At the plate,
Leading off
Michael
for
Franco.
Philadelphia,
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The pitcher, number 21, Vince Velasquez.
Now to the plate, Vince Velasquez. He's set and the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
now batting.
Into the box now, number 54, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
In there at the letters 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Dahl on third with 2 out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rockies 5. Jake McGee will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Jake McGee.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Rhys Hoskins.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Stepping in, Trevor Story. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Five runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Ball 1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 2 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Michael Franco.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. From the stretch, takes this the other way to right. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Striding in for the Rockies, number 43. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 43.
First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Trying
58.
to pick things up where he left off. Number 58. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Colorado, The pitcher, Jake Lucky.
Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 13, Yonder Alonso.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Yonder Alonso with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Left center, base hit. On his way to second is Blackman. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. He hits it hard on the ground with the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. They'll throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Blake Parker is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
53, Blake Parker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 8-6. Scott Oberg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Number 73 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a liner, but foul. A pause and the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Nick Vincent gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Nick Vincent.
So stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So coming to the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He got called out on strikes his last time through. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, number 43.
Ready now, number 43. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit.
The batter, number 58.
Stepping in, number 58. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Oh and 1, here it comes. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead this one 8-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Pazos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot.
Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
No ball. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Dunk. Ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Grounded softly to the right. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutcheon. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 43 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Phillies 7. That'll bring up Tony Walters. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. And they can't run it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped straight up. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled away.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate